simply unqualified to talk about football, except, of course, that it is perhaps particularly important in Islington. I mean, we have the glamour of Arsenal and the Emirates, and they do a great deal of good outreach work, which means that the enthusiasm for getting involved in football is probably even greater in Islington than in most other boroughs. And with Pro Touch, of course, this is a real entry to going beyond recreational football to, through the academy, something really creating a future. But even for those who are never going to reach that level, who go with the Pro Touch community players, they are getting an enormous boost to their ability to join with others, to participate, to enjoy, to develop not only sporting but social skills. And Islington is deeply, psychologically, if not very greatly financially, supportive of this. Islington does try to do its best on youth work, as I'm sure my colleague from Camden will say about Camden. We do a great deal, we find there's a great enthusiasm for media studies of various sorts. A lot of kids are learning video, filmmaking, and related topics. And of course music. Music workshops are always one of the great things that pull people into youth centres and keep them busy, happy, and creative. But so there's so much that is more than just the keeping kids out of mischief. It is keeping kids out of mischief is not enough. What one has to do is to find what grabs people, to give them the chance to choose and to develop themselves in the way they want to the greatest possible extent to which they are capable. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm Deputy Mayor of Camden. My name is Lulu Mitchell. Thank you for inviting me here today. I'm very pleased to be here to hear about how well you've done representing Camden in the Dana World Cup Youth Championships. I'm a bit of a football fan. I support Arsenal. I recently got married in September. My husband supports Tottenham. He makes me sit in the chair every time Tottenham play because it brings him luck, and it's the only time they ever win if I'm around in the house sitting in the armchair. So I have to sit through Tottenham every time they play. God forbid. I'd like to congratulate Pro Touch Soccer Academy and thank them on behalf of the borough for their commitment to young people and for bringing young people from different cultures and backgrounds together to enjoy football. Because we know this is a great way of bringing our youths together and keeping them off the streets, because it's something that they enjoy doing. I hope that you all enjoyed the challenge of taking part in the Dana Cup, I'm sure you did, and that you will take advantage of the workshops that Pro Touch Soccer Academy provide for you. I hope you continue to keep on achieving your goals and dreams, and I'm sure if you continue to be involved in the training sessions and workshops Pro Touch Soccer Academy run, that will soon see some of you one day, match of the day, hopefully for Arsenal. I'd just like to thank Ash and all the volunteers, because the Mayor's theme of Camden this year is volunteers, and we really have highlighted that in Camden now. So we get more and more volunteers. These people spend a lot of time, working with the youth, just in their own time. Like Ash says, they have day jobs, and it's fantastic.
And I went as a 15-year-old in Denmark, and I was just looking in my spare time while my teammates were chasing girls and blonde blue eyes, and I'm sure some of these players will probably think about those moments they had, and there's not many of them, I can honestly say that, because they were locked up most of the time. And that's probably because all the tricks in the books, I've seen it, I've done it, and I've got the t-shirt for it, maybe a few numbers as well, I don't know. But I made a promise at 15 that one day I'm going to come back here with my own team, and it's going to be a philosophy around education and discipline, and hopefully to achieve something. And not bad. You know, when I took over the organisation's football programme, out of 3 attempts, 2 semi-final, which wasn't bad. And PTSA, when we took our first squad away in 2008, out of 121 teams, we came 3rd best. Sadly, the result didn't go too well with the lads, being educated by South Americans. But the following year, we took 2 teams, which is what you're about to see. So it's quite an interesting journey for me personally, and I think what I want to do is take the opportunity to thank all my managers and mentors who've educated me through that process, because to be honest, I am who I am today down to them. So people like Sean Ed, who's here, Radhika, Mark Blundell, Rubel. So there's quite a few people who've kind of tried to manage me, I should say. So we're all here to watch something. Let me put you to the man who put the thing together, as I call it, the man with the camera.
To be honest, the idea behind it was that...
Get your mic up.
Hmm?
Get your mic up.
All right. The idea behind it was that, I was going to make it, and I wasn't going to, actually, take it so far, but to be honest, the passion of these players and the determination to become a pro has taken it so far as to the Empire. So first and foremost, I want to thank the Empire. I want to thank the Dana Cup for having us. And I want to thank these players, because without these players, this vision that I had wouldn't have actually succeeded. The enthusiasm, the charismatic flair that this documentary you're going to see, it wouldn't have happened. So, without further ado, Goals and Dreams, the journey.